Alright guys, so I want to be 100% sure that you understand the concept of the Helm file, and that's why I went to my server and I just downloaded this Jenkins folder with all the files. Basically this is the Helm chart, which is locally stored in here, and I want to show you, or I want to make it more obvious. Okay, so the file you are seeing in here is nothing else, just the Helm file I was just describing. So in here I'm specifying, or I'm customizing this Jenkins deployment in two ways. So the first one, okay, you have the values file. I specified my own values file, which is in here, and it will be perfectly enough to go there and to adjust all these variables like master service, master node, and all the others. But I've just decided, like, since I only need to specify these 5 variables, so I can also use this way. So I will specify the name of the variable and then assign the value. So okay, let me take a look to this values file. So I open the values file, and as I said, it would be enough to go there and change this variable, and the changes will be reflected, for example, in this case, since this is the customization for the service. So I would go to templates and then the master service file, which is opened in here. And as you can see, this variable service type would be reflected, or will be reflected in here. So it would be enough just to go here and say node port. Well, but instead I don't want to do it like this. I want to specify it through my Helm file. So if I'm going back to my Helm file, you can see in here this master.service type variable, and I just said, okay, override this variable, and this is a new value of node port. So this node port value will be basically reflected in here. Okay, so let's take a look to the second variable. So this is like master and node port. So the value is this. Well, let me go to the original values files, and as you can see, the node port is even commented. So if I want to specify it through this file, I would need to uncomment it. But I don't want to do it like this. I want to go to my Helm file and I want to specify, okay, master.nodeport, and the value is this. Okay, so this change will be reflected in this section, node port. So this is like the value. We know this is the keyword, and this is the master, which is the first level variable and the second level variable. Officially, I wouldn't say it's called like that. That's my personal naming. Okay, so let's take a look to the third variable, which is persistence.size, and it has 2 gigs of memory. So if I want to specify it through this Jenkins custom values file, I will search for the section persistence. As you can see, persistence is like the first level, what we call first level variable, because it's on the left. And originally it has size like 8 gigs. So notice, like persistence dot size and the value. Well, if we go to the template where these changes will be reflected, this is this file. So this is home-pvc, and we will search for the size. So let's search for persistence, and I'm searching for size. Okay, so it's directly in here. Well, we know this is the keyword, this is the persistence, and this is the size. Okay, so we want to change it, but we don't want to use this values file. We want to use our Helm file. So let's click in here, and as you can see, this is persistence, size, and 2 gigs. Alright guys, so by now I hope you got the general idea how to use Helmfile, and I think that's it for this lecture, so I'm looking forward for the next one.